Hi, this is Mini Project Group S9 and this is Varun Lalvani, and we'll right now demonstrate the working of our app called The World. So we are going to run Python hello.py. This will start our app on the local host. Now we'll just go and start localhost 5000. Over here we can see that we have a welcome page, a home tab, a temperature tab, a humidity tab, a login tab, and a logout tab. So let's start with a login tab. This redirects to Google verification, where I'll select my user, and now we are logged in and redirected to the home tab. If we try to log into temperature, it will take us to a page, or if we click on humidity, it will take us to humidity page. Let's log out now. This should take us back to our home page, and we are logged out. So to check that, we can try clicking on temperature page or humidity page, which will take us back to a login site. Let me demonstrate. Let's log out again and let's click on humidity. So we're logged out right now. Okay, so we are logged in right now, and so let's start going with the temperature page. This has option current location, find a location, add a sensor, delete a sensor, and show all sensors. Let's go to current location. This will temporarily take us to a latitude and longitude page, which will again put us back to a page which will show us our location's current temperature, that is 21 degrees Celsius. We can check that by going to Google and searching for weather in Boston, which is 22 degrees Celsius, which is pretty close. So now let's go back. Clicking on this button should take us back to a temperature page, which is right here. Let's now click on find a location button. So here we have a text box for city name and a button called choose. Let's click on a fake invalid city name called EXO, and let's choose it. This should show that the weather is currently unavailable for EXO. So let's put a valid city's name like Mumbai. This should show us a temperature graph for Mumbai, where this point will show the current temperature. Now let's go back. Now let's see what sense. If we want, we can verify this working in the humidity page. So let's go there. See current location. It shows the humidity at the current location. Let's go back. Let's see find a location. Let's click on EXO, choose. The weather is currently available right now. Not available, sorry, my bad. Let's click on choose. LOL. Yeah, and we can see the weather of LOL. Apparently LOL is a city in France. We can check it over here. So weather and LOL. Here it is. Now let's go back and let's go to temperature page and see what sensors do we currently have. It shows us temperature sensor 1. If we go in temperature sensor 1, we can see it starts plotting its data, but the left side is the first data and it keeps updating itself. So let's go back. It should take us back to sensor list page. If we go back again, it should take us back to temperature page. Let's try to add a sensor now, and let's name it temperature sensor 2. Let's approve it. So it says you have successfully added the sensor temperature sensor 2. Let's try to approve it again. It says a sensor sensor 2 already exists. Let's go back and check that. Show all sensors. So we can see that this has been updated. Now let's try to delete a sensor. Let's say we delete temperature sensor 1, approve. So you successfully deleted the deleted the sensor temperature sensor 1. Let's go back and check that. As you can see, it's been deleted. And if we go back to delete and try to delete it again, it will show that it doesn't exist. So let's go back and see its performance for humidity sensor. Let's see all the sensors right now. Here's sensor 1 and 3. Let's see 3. So we can see how it's performing. So let's go back, and we can also see humidity sensor 1. So let's go back and let's try to add a sensor. Let's say we add humidity sensor 2. So it says here successfully added humidity sensor 2, which we can check and show all sensors that humidity sensor 2 has just been added. And we can also go and see its temperature. We can see that it's working. And now let's go and try to delete a sensor. Let's say we try to delete humidity sensor 1, approve. And it says that we have deleted the sensor. Let's try to click it again, and it says that the humidity sensor 1 doesn't exist. Let's go and check that. That's true. Let's try to add a sensor that already exists. Let's say humidity sensor 3, approve. And it will say that it already exists. Let's try to log out here. And it should take us back to a home page where we have logged out, and clicking on temperature page should put us back to the login page. We can also verify the working of multiple users by opening a new browser where, let's see, Microsoft Edge. Let's say we go to let's say we start our local host again. Oh shit. It's right there. We can see a sequence page, and let's try to see if we can access the temperature, which we can't. Let's try to add another user. So we can see that we can access this user too, and it's also being used by this user. So we can so we have shown that it's working for multiple users, and each user having multiple sensors. Thank you.